Всем привет! Это Барабанный канал. Меня зовут Александр Климович, и сегодня у нас в гостях, да, конечно же, вы догадались, это несравненный Бенни Греб. Бенни, привет! Мы счастливы, что ты сегодня с нами, что ты приехал к нам на кемп. Даешь столько информации, бесконечно благодарны тебе за все это. Мы реально счастливы, что ты с нами. Это была огромная наша мечта, не знаю, на протяжении многих лет. И сегодня эта мечта осуществилась. Спасибо, что ты стал частью этой мечты. И, как и всегда, не хочется задавать тебе банальных каких-то вопросов, хочется просто попросить тебя поделиться самым сокровенным, то, что есть в твоем сердце, с нашими зрителями, со всем барабанным сообществом. Мог бы ты сделать это?
I have to remember the question now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there were a lot of great questions, and the job of a teacher is not only to get information out, but to get information out that is the right information at the right time. So it is great when people ask questions, so it's what interests them in that moment, and then it's the right information for them. But in terms of what I find important, I see so many drummers that have high expectations of themselves, that they want to be perfect and they want to play well and they practice a lot, and they sometimes can end up not having that much fun on stage. And this happened to me too, especially if you want to be perfect, if you still try to be perfect. It's really important to change your focus a little from trying to be perfect to be in the music, trying to play music and try to see the bigger picture of it. Because perfection is always about doing things right, whatever that means, and doing things that you have prepared maybe so that it is exactly as planned. In my experience, that is not where music really comes from and what is the most enjoyable to the player and also to the audience. So the most important thing is a mindset change, which is when you're on stage, you're not in practicing mode, but you're in playing mode. And playing is a beautiful word, because when kids play, they don't criticize themselves. They try out stuff. They're curious. They have a lot of love. They experiment and they have fun. And when you see kids play, it's amazing to watch, because it's just so pure and very authentic. And that is also what music playing for me, I think, is. Of course, you can do your homework and you can practice, you can prepare the songs and everything, but there has to be two modes. So here's what I would recommend. First is have designated practice times where you practice and only practice. You turn off your phone. You don't think about what you have to do afterwards or tomorrow. I usually write down things when I get into the practice room, of like, when I have my head full, I'm like, oh, I have to do this and that. So I take a piece of paper, I write it down, do this and that. So I lay it in front of the door, and then I can forget about it. So I can have my baggage back later, but I can leave it at the door, and now I'm free to practice. Because I don't know about you or you guys, I need everything that I have here for practicing. I really need it. So I try to have my head free for practicing. When practicing, I analyze and I focus and I look for things that are good, and I look for things that I can do better, so that I don't feel so good about. That is a process that's very important in practicing. Analysis, information, changing what you're doing according to that new information. Great for practicing. Bad for playing. For playing, it's great to be in the moment and to make the best out of it and to enjoy yourself and express yourself. Then everything that you practiced should inform that, but if you think like practicing, you will constantly criticize yourself. So you will find yourself on stage playing and be like, that wasn't good, the fill wasn't good, what should I do next, which leads to that you're never in the moment. So many drummers have that problem, and I would really recommend to take times I do it after practicing, you can do it first, you can do it at different times, however you want. But I would say at least 50-50. Really some hard, proper practice. And some proper, wonderful, hippie-ish, free, no pressure, no criticism, no analysis, playtime. So you sit at your drum set and you just play. What, to a click? No, you just play. Well, like exercise, like snare drum stuff? No, you just play. You just have fun with your favorite instrument. You just have fun and enjoy yourself. Remember? Like you used to do when you started to play the drums. And many of us forgot this, and it became a task now. It became a thing that we have to do. And I would really encourage you, and every one of you out there, and all of our students, to really claim that back. And to not only do this, and not only do the other, but to do both. I think you can have the best of both worlds if you don't mix them up. You do nice and hard practice, and you do wonderful playing. And then you can switch those modes, and you can go on stage and just play. And if you then listen to the recording, you can take it to practice, and it will always evolve. But so my tip would be, have fun playing, get your fun back, enjoy this instrument, be grateful for this amazing instrument. I mean, let's be honest, you could also play the bass. I mean, that would be horrible, right? I'm just kidding. So be grateful for playing the drums, and get that fun factor back, this hobby factor almost. And it changed my drumming life. Maybe it will change yours as well.
Спасибо, Бенни. Спасибо за эти бесценные советы, Бенни. Спасибо за это время, которое ты подарил нам, и бесценную информацию, которую мы все получили от тебя.
Information, I got that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a pleasure.
Хочу пожать тебе руку. Надеюсь, не последний раз видимся. У нас еще много впереди замечательных событий. Это был Бенни Греб на нашем барабанном канале. Александр Климович с вами. Надеюсь, скоро увидимся. Всем пока.